All right, it is Taco Tuesday on PrizePicks. Again, we get 3 tacos. The first taco is just live, and it might be the best taco of the whole board. The first PrizePick taco is Bam Adebayo over 14.5 points. It was originally at 17.5 points, which I love that line anyways, but now it's discounted down to 14.5 points. So I'm going to show you how to use that taco and how to use the OddsJam fantasy screen to make a 6-leg entry that has the best odds of winning. If you don't know anything about OddsJam yet, it is great. I love it. I am up 50 units all time. It's a great tool that I use to build these player entries, and I'm going to show you how to use it in today's taco. We're going to have 3 videos today, so this is just the first video with the first taco that's just live right now. I will say you have to jump on these lines quick because they move super fast. And this is the OddsJam fantasy screen. So basically, for those of you just joining, it gives you the best legs for your PrizePicks entry or whatever site you want to use. There's Underdog, there's No House, there's Parlay Play, all these different sites. But obviously, we're going to use PrizePicks today because of the taco discount. So one thing I really like about the OddsJam fantasy screen, it shows you all the different odds from different books, gives you the PrizePicks odds for a 6-man flex, and then it just gives you the legs that you need. So to start, Bam over points at 17.5. Without the discount is already a fantastic leg. Yeah, minus 140, minus 148, minus 140. Great leg here. And now with the discount, with the taco, we get it down to 14.5 points. So Bam over 14.5 points is a must take in our entry. Moving on to entry number 2, we don't have to go super far. We're going to take Kyle Lowry under 9.5 points. As you can see here, DraftKings is one of my favorite books, and they have this line at minus 140. Pinnacle, which is known to be the sharpest book, has it at minus 130. FanDuel minus 144. Caesars minus 127. MGM minus 130. And we can get it on PrizePicks for minus 118. So we're snagging Lowry under points as bet number 2. And then, again, not going very far. We're going to take both these in the yellow here. OddsJam does a nice job color coordinating. Green is obviously the best. Yellow and red are still good, but just not as good as the green. But we're going to take the remaining 2 in the yellow. We're going to take Rich Hill over strikeouts, and we're going to take JP France under outs. Reasoning for this, again, look at these odds. Minus 160 for France on Pinnacle, minus 130 on DraftKings. I got to snag. Anytime I see anything over minus 150, I got to snag it. Unless it's like FanDuel, because FanDuel's odds are crap sometimes. If it's on another book like Pinnacle, like DraftKings, that's an automatic snag. So this is an automatic leg for me. And then I understand it's minus 119 for Rich Hill on Pinnacle, but minus 135, minus 139, minus 128. This is another great leg here. So we're taking Rich Hill over strikeouts and then JP France under outs. Now that is 4 legs. And as you can see here, these odds are adjusted to a 6-man flex on PrizePicks. So we need 2 more legs in our entry. Now, I scrolled down a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of Marcus Smart. He pissed me off last game, so I'm not going to bet him. Gabe Vincent had a really good game. I don't know if that's sustainable, though, so I'm staying away there. Again, we already have JP France, so you can't take him twice. I stay away from legs that just have 2 lines available. So the 10-minute total in the night stars, I'm going to stay away, just not enough data here for me. Lowry, we already had. Duncan Robinson, again, he had a great last 2 games, but I just don't know if it's sustainable. Staying away from that. I'm getting a little picky here. You don't have to get this picky. And then I do really like Austin Gomber, again, sorry for pronunciation, under earned runs at 3.5, and that is going to be leg number 5. I love all 4 of these lines. They're all consensus, high minus 130s, low minus 140s. We're going to snag that because we can get it at minus 118 in a 6-man flex on PrizePicks. So great leg here. So now we need 1 more leg, and I'm getting a little picky. I don't love the stats where it's just like 1.5 shots on goal. It's too small of a window for me. So I'm going to skip Domi, and I'm going to go to Spencer Strider over walks at 1.5. I know I just said I don't love when there's just 2 data points, but I trust Caesar and I trust DraftKings. They're both at a consensus, minus 135. FanDuel's lines are all over the place. I don't know what data they use, but they're all over the place. So I trust these 2 as consensus, minus 130. Spencer Strider, I looked at his stats because, again, not a whole lot of data points. So I looked at his recent games, and he looks like he's averaging around 3 walks a game. So I don't know. I usually don't do research, but because of just the 2 legs, I did the research, and I'm going to take this at bet number 6. And that is my entry. The taco is just a $25 max, but we have locked that in. 6-pick flex play, $25 to win $625. If you want a PrizePicks deposit match up to $100, you can use my code WORSTBETS. And you can also try OddsJam for a 7-day free trial with the link in my bio. We'll be back for 2 more entries once they are released, but hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully we get some cash. And good luck if you're tailing.